Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you people born in the year of the horse. So if you're a horse person, then this video is for you. We're going to find out what kind of week you guys have had. Have you had any hurdles, or have you been stuck in the stable? Let's find out. Let's just give them a wee little shuffle, and we'll find out how things have been. Let's start with those ones, and we'll go that one from the bottom, this one from the middle, this one from the top. What have we got? We got a white, black, white. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, there is no bad, there is no real good. It's just, you know, with the positives there, it gives it a little bit more of an optimistic sort of feeling about things. You got that pig coming in there, the boar card, and again, that's a catalyst card, and it is in the positive. And horses and pigs, they're not necessarily the worst of enemies. They do get on quite well. I think this is kind of like a kind of very, I want to say it's a peaceful time for you. It feels quite like a natural time for you. You're feeling like you're finding your groove. You're finding your place. You're getting back on your feet. You're recovering. You're feeling good and positive and optimistic, but you're also still holding on to a bit of the past, or a little bit of, you know, who you used to be and how far you've come. I see it as an opportunity now where there is a chance for growth and potentially even a chance to evolve and become something better than you were before, especially if you are dedicated and passionate enough to actually start pushing on with these changes to keep these kind of these new habits that you've started, these, you know, whatever it is that you've done, these changes, these things that you've decided to either give up, or the new routine that you've decided to start. You know, these are good things, and if you're passionate about it, if you're honest with yourself and you keep pushing through, I think that there's going to be a good outcome here. You're going to come out more fortunate because of this, because you're going to feel more optimistic, and it's going to give you more confidence, and that confidence is going to make you feel a lot better about yourself, and then you can take pride in your work again, take pride in yourself again. I think it's just a time where you've had to, I think for a while you may have doubted yourself or felt like people doubted you, but you're now kind of like validating yourself, or something around you is validating you, and something is something, I think this has got something to do with friends, like good friendships, good crowd of people, a good group, something that gives you more purpose, or something that's a little bit more something that's like a little bit more inviting to what you want to be involved in. You're around people with similar interests and things like this, but you do miss your old friends, or where you used to work, or whatever. You're in a better place. You're just being a little bit nostalgic with things. There's that black monkey coming into play there. Now, the monkey is a doer card, so there is obviously something there to do. And I do think that the monkey doer card represents the do it for yourself kind of thing. Do it for you. I did a video not long ago, just previous to these readings this week, on the doer triangle, and the monkey is a part of that doer triangle, and I explained in that video how I see the monkey and how it comes to play when I do the cards. And I do see it as a selfish card. I see it as a self-care, and because it's in that black negative space, I see it as you do need to keep on top of this. You do. If you've started some new good habits and routines, like, you know, going to the gym or giving up smoking or something like this, stick to it. Stick to it, and you'll feel better because of it. And I think the people around you, again, like I say, it's a social friendship thing, or people that are around you, they're going to give you support. They're going to be cooperative. They're going to understand. They're going to be sympathetic. They're going to be there for you. So you needn't have to be defensive, or pretend everything's okay if you're struggling a little bit, because people understand. They will understand, and they're around you there right now, especially to give you that helping hand if you need it. Not saying you do, just saying that there is help there if you do need it. This is a good time to reflect on things and to meditate on your future goals and aspirations. See yourself where you are and where you want to be, how you're going to get there, and manifest it into a reality. That's what this is. It's now time for you to basically get ready for a big change, a big shift, and if you're prepared for it, it could be a very, very fortunate thing, and the outcome's going to be very, very favorable. But right now, there's still some stuff that you need to look into, some stuff that you're working on, some stuff that you've just got to kind of take your care. Like I say, you got to take care now not to slip and go back into old habits and old routines, or these old coping mechanisms that weren't helping you and they weren't doing anything for you. They weren't going to fix you. They just kept you in a constant place where being broken felt normal. But now you've got an opportunity to fix these broken bits and move on from it and be a lot more you, and a lot more successful, and a lot more positive, and a lot more optimistic. That monkey card there, again, it's self-care. People will call it selfish, but it's self-care, and you need to have that self-care. You need to make sure that you're looking out for number one. And horses, you are number one in this. That rat card's popping up now. That's your conflict card. If you want to know more about your own triangle and the conflict cards, then do hit that subscribe button, because we are going to do videos on that in the future. But the rat and the horse, they aren't great together. They aren't compatible whatsoever. But it is a family card. It's a very clannish card. It's very sort of social again, and it's in the positive. It's not necessarily a really bad card for you as a conflict card, because horses and rats, they tend to only break down when there's a miscommunication, and when they're not really open with each other. They don't want to be open with each other, and maybe that's what you need to be right now, is continue being as open as you have been, continue in the way that you've been. I mean, there's still stuff to do. The rat is a doer, just like that monkey, and it is your conflict. So a change of perspective might be beneficial for you to try and see it from different people's perspective. People are probably a lot happier with you because, you know, you're a happier person. People around you, like, if you're feeling doubtful, if you're feeling like you're not getting anywhere, if you're feeling what's the point, the people around you are proud of you, they're supportive of you, they're happy for you, and their happiness is coming from you finding this new lease of life, and this new chapter of your life. And that's what it is. It's a chapter of your life now that you're coming into, and it's going to feel different, it's going to feel difficult, it's going to feel awkward, because that conflict card is there. You're not going to like it, you'll probably try and steer away from it, but as I've said before, it's fate, it's destiny, it's things that you can't avoid. If the universe wants you to be in a certain place, you're going to get moved. If you refuse to move, something will move you. A catalyst will come along and it will shove you in a direction. And these changes that are made with or without you are the storm. And some things you learn in the storm, and some things you learn when it's calm. You have to have balance. You have to have these moments. So right now, as you're going through the storm and coming out the other side, of course it's going to be different. It's not what you're used to. Perhaps this whole reality that you've had is something so different to what your current experience tells you, is that when you do have people that are supportive and around you, you're cautious about it and suspicious about it, and you don't understand if they're in it for you or wanting to help you, or if they're just trying to help themselves. I can't rule it out, but I'm just saying you need to give people a chance, and trust your intuition. The rat is a very intuitive card, but changing your perspective and trying to be a little bit more sympathetic to other people, where, you know, not everybody's out to get you. Some people are genuine people. So just consider that potentially everything is going well. It's supposed to be going well, and you don't need to worry. You don't need to panic. You don't need to threat about it. Just ride it out. Ride that storm, come out the other side, the sunshine, and all of that is waiting for you. So, yeah, don't worry about things so much. But we'll see, won't we, when we come back next week and do another reading for you horse people. We'll be back later on today for a reading for the sheep people. So I will see you then. If not, I'll see you next week. Love and peace.